welcome to your Forest 20-minute full body flow. So I filmed a full body flow while we were out camping at Killarney Provincial Park. Today's flow will work on a little bit of everything, opening up the body, loosening up the spine. So we'll get started sitting cross-legged, and for today's practice, all you will need is a mat, whether you're outside or in the house. Today's flow is a great one just to work out a little bit of everything and get in touch with our breath. So once again, we'll get started cross-legged. We'll take our right hand over to the left knee, prop the chest up to the sky, and see if you can rotate towards the left side and glance over the left shoulder. So taking a full body seated twist here, bringing out the spine like a towel. Take another breath in here. And as you exhale, see if you can deepen the stretch. Look over the left shoulder a little bit further. You should feel this through the entire left side body, staying rooted through the sit bones. And we'll come back through to the center. Keep the right hand over the left leg, and we'll reach left hand up to the sky. Exhale, arch over towards the left side. Kind of like you're reaching for something with the left hand that you can't quite grab. And we try to keep our left upper arm even with the ear as we stretch over. Let's take one more breath here as well. Exhale, reach a bit further, and we'll come back through to center. Taking another breath in, reach up for the sky. And exhale, take it back over to the left. See if you can reach a little bit further. Both shoulders away from the ears. And we'll come back through to center. You can take the right hand off the left leg, and we'll switch sides. So left hand coming just above the right knee this time. Prop the chest up, and we'll rotate looking over the right shoulder this time. As you rotate and look back, we do want to try and keep both shoulders down and back away from the ears here. Rotating through the spine. Again, almost like you're wringing the body out like a towel here. Take one more breath. As you exhale, see if you can look over the shoulder. And we'll come back through to center, reaching right hand up to the sky. Left hand will stay where it is. And let's arch over to our left side, stretching out the right side body here. We should feel this stretch under the right shoulder, down through the lats, even into those little muscles in the ribs. And keeping the head relaxed as much as possible. Keep reaching with the right hand like there's something a little bit too far away. Come back through to center one more time. We'll reach the right hand up and take it over to the left once more. See if you can deepen your stretch a little bit. Staying with the breath here as we come back through to center. You can bring both hands back to where they were. And we're going to come onto hands and knees here, a nice tabletop position. So that'll look like hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. And we'll start with a neutral spine. And from here, we'll move into our cat-cow. So we inhale to round the spine, tuck the chin to the chest, tuck the tailbone under. And we'll arch, looking up to the sky, to the ceiling, tilting the hips. So we'll move between these two poses at your pace. Take a good 4 or 5 here just to loosen everything up. Maybe you were sleeping in a tent as well and need to get out a couple pops and cracks. It's so nice to be out in the wilderness, but it doesn't always do great things for our body when we're sleeping in weird positions. So let's take another one here together. Big inhale to round the spine. And exhale, let it fall. And let's meet back in a neutral spine position. So back nice and flat, like you could balance a glass of water on it. And from here, we'll take the right hand and the left leg So we're going to be moving into our balancing table here. So extending right arm, left leg, still maintaining our neutral spine. So still imagining like you're balancing something on your back. See if you could tap right elbow to left knee. And we'll extend long once again. So we'll take 3 of these movements on each side. Big exhale, you can round the spine kind of like your cat as you tap the elbow and knee. Once again, we extend nice and long, and we'll take our final one together, engaging the core to pull the arm and leg in. Exhale, extending long, reaching away. And let's come back to center with the right hand. We'll leave the left leg long and take it over towards the right side. So keeping that leg long, see if you can place the toes on the ground. Keep the left leg nice and straight as we stretch through our left IT band, our left hip. You can glance over to the left foot just to deepen the stretch, similar to our banana stretch here. And we send breath to our left hip. And we'll bring that leg back to center. Left hand reaches up to the sky. Big breath in. We look up to the hand. Exhale, feed it through, coming all the way down for our thread the needle. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders on the ground if that's comfortable for you. You're welcome to place a block under the head here if that's available. Should feel this stretch through the back of the shoulder, the rear delt. Once you find your pose, just try to let the pose do the work. No need to hold. No need to tense anywhere. Just come all the way back up with the left hand. One more time, look up to that hand. And we'll place it back down on the ground. From here, let's go ahead and switch our sides. So moving into our balancing table on the opposite side. Getting ready to lift with left arm and right leg this time. So we'll tuck belly button down and in. And go ahead and extend long for your first one out of 3. Exhale, bring the elbow towards the knee. If they don't actually touch, that's okay. They're just going towards each other. And we'll come back out nice and long. Exhale, we round the spine almost like you're using your core muscles to bring the arm and leg together. They're not really doing the work. It's what's between them that's bringing them together. Last one here, exhaling out all the air. And we inhale nice and long one more time, reaching away. And we'll place the left hand back down, keeping our right leg lifted as we take it over to the left side. See if you can plant the toes down so the heel does not come down to the ground. You can move the right hip a little bit to the right as you glance over to the right toes. So you should feel this stretch down the right side body this time, more into the right IT band. And let's bring the right knee back to center as well, coming back to our tabletop as we open up with our right arm to the sky, looking up to that hand. Exhale, feed it through. We rest all the way down for our thread the needle on the opposite side. So see if you can relax the head, try to relax the jaw here. Bring the tongue down from the roof of the mouth. No need to hold anything anywhere. We just breathe. What a great stretch to take at any time of day. The shoulders like to get tight from so many activities we do in our daily life. Let's take one more breath here. And then we press through the left palm, unwind, coming all the way up one more time. And right hand back down to the ground beside the left. From here, we'll get ready to tuck our toes, push back into our first downward dog. Pedal the feet for a moment, feel the stretch through the calves. We want to try and press nice and strong through the palms here, taking pressure off of the wrists as much as possible. Pressing our chest towards the thighs. Let's take a big breath in here as we exhale. Press the chest towards the thighs a little bit further. We meet in stillness. And we inhale, right leg up towards the sky for our 3-leg dog. Exhale, see if you can bend that knee, bringing the glute and heel towards each other. Point the right knee towards the sky as you try to open up the right hip. Should feel the stretch through the right hip flexor here. And bringing that leg all the way through between the hands. This time we step the right foot down. Bring the left knee down to the floor as we inhale, rise up for our low lunge. Push the hips forward, but try to keep the hips stacked underneath the ribs and the chest. So we don't want to feel like we're hyperextending in the lower back at all here. Belly button tucked down and into the spine. We can shift forward if that's comfortable. Again, you should mainly feel this through the left hip flexor. And take another breath here. Exhale, sink it forward, and then we'll add a twist to our low lunge. So we rotate towards our right leg, the leg that's out in front. Keep the arms nice and long. Maybe you glance back to the right fingertips. You can take the left hand outside the right knee. Push the chest back a little bit more, deep in the twist. Beautiful. And let's come all the way back through to center. Hands reach up one more time. And exhale, hands frame the right foot again. Let's lift the back knee and step back into our downward dog. Pedal out the feet. Feel free to take a moment, get back in touch with the breath. And we'll try to continue moving with our breath throughout our practice. If you find you hold the breath at all, that's okay. Inhale, left leg up this time, 3-leg dog. And we'll exhale, open up the hip. See if you can point the knee towards the sky. Really open up the hip, almost like you would flip into your wild thing, but not quite. And from here, we'll take the left leg all the way through to the top of the mat, stepping between the hands. Right knee comes down to the ground. This time we inhale, sweep the hands up for our low lunge. Exhale, sink the hips forward, maintaining our core engagement. So again, belly button pulled down and in. Almost like you could shift the whole hips, chest, everything as one unit forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach up again. Exhale, sink a bit deeper if that's comfortable for you. And then from here, we'll add our twist, rotating through the torso. The hips will stay facing forward. Our legs will stay the same as we twist towards our left leg. Keep reaching along with both arms. Or you're welcome to take the right hand outside the left leg here. If you want to try and pull the chest through a little bit more, we can deepen our twist. Maybe glance back to the left fingertips if that's comfortable for you and you can maintain the balance. A little bit tougher out here on this uneven ground, but that's okay. And we'll come back through to center. Both hands frame the left foot this time. Right knee lifts off the ground. We push back into our downward dog. Pedal out the feet again. See if you can let the head hang heavy here. As we inhale, right leg up to the ceiling or the sky, depending where you are. Exhale, we'll tuck the leg into our pigeon pose this time. So right knee towards right wrist. Right toes towards the left wrist. We'll stretch the left leg back nice and long. So you're welcome to stay lifted or come forward towards the forearms. Or you can cross the arms and relax the head, come all the way down. Please feel free to pick any variation that feels best for you today, as long as you don't feel like you're forcing or holding anything. Once we find our position, we just allow the pose to do the work. See if you can stay with the breath here. Sending breath to our right hip, our right glute. That's mainly where you should be feeling this one today. Hips and glutes tend to be another area we hold tension, similar to our shoulders. So just like our thread the needle, we'll take a few extra seconds to send breath. And you can start to slowly make your way up if you were laying down. And let's push back all the way into our downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And we inhale, left leg up to the ceiling, stretch nice and long. And we'll bring it through to our pigeon pose as well on the opposite side. So left knee towards left wrist. See if you can stretch the right leg back as long as comfortable. And you might feel different from one side to the other. That is perfectly normal. Find the variation that feels best for you on this side now. Maybe you stay on the forearms. Maybe you come all the way down. And we let the head hang heavy once we arrive. Should feel this through the left glute this time. Maybe even a little bit into the right hip flexor. If that's a tight area for you, this stretch will actually address both areas. A great stretch if you're able to relax into it. So once again, maybe check in on the shoulders. Just let them hang heavy. Relax the jaw. Just allow yourself to be for one more breath here. And then we'll slowly make our way back up. Using the hands if you were folded down. And this time let's sit over onto our left hip. Swing the right leg around and we'll come forward into a cross-legged position again. Same as how we started. And from here, let's take our right leg out to the side. Keep the left foot parallel to the inside of the right leg. And you can place the right forearm down on the ground or reach for the shin. Or if it's comfortable for you, you can even reach for the right foot. That is a little bit difficult for some, so don't feel obligated. Just find where it feels best for you. And we'll take the left arm up and over, reaching over. Deep left side body stretch here. Similar to the beginning, we keep our arm even with the ear. And let's come all the way back up. Turn the chest so you're facing the right thigh. We'll try to keep the legs as they are, and we'll inhale, reach both hands up to the sky. Exhale, fold it forward from the hips, so not rounding the spine here quite yet. Find where it feels comfortable for your hands. You can grab the foot, shin, just rest them on the ground. Wherever feels comfortable for you, and then we'll let the head hang heavy, let the chest fall. Once you've found that place, then we let everything relax. So you don't want to feel like you're forcing that rounded position. This is a nice stretch for the lower back too. So whatever leg you're stretching, you'll probably feel a bit of a stretch on the opposite side, lower back. And then we'll go ahead and switch sides. So when our hamstrings tend to be tight, that's very much connected to our lower back being tight as well. So hence why you will probably feel both places when you do this stretch. So once we get our left leg out nice and long, our right foot will be parallel to the inner thigh. Find the place that feels best for you for your left hand. So we'll either grab the foot, place the arm on the ground. Again, find wherever feels best for you. And we'll exhale, reach over with the right arm. Keep that arm even with the ear. So it should feel like you're coming over laterally. No arching forward or leaning forward with the upper body. Deep stretch through the right side body here. Ooh, one more breath. And we'll come all the way back up. Keep the legs as they are as we rotate our chest towards the left leg. Inhale, reach up to your sky, and exhale, fold it forward from the hips. So you should feel this through the back of the left leg. Once you find a place that feels comfortable for you, we'll allow the head to rest. Let the chin fall towards the floor. And as we bring our practice to an end, we just take a moment to be thankful for setting some time aside today for ourselves. Bring the bottoms of the feet together as you walk the hands forward. We'll take a little butterfly fold here. Once again, allow the head to hang heavy. Allow the natural rounding of the spine to happen. But we still keep the shoulders relaxed. Sometimes all you need is 20 minutes. We'll walk ourselves up slowly. You can bring the feet back to your cross-legged position, similar to how we started. And thank you so much for joining me in today's flow. I hope you enjoyed it and are feeling a little bit looser now. Maybe you got to come outside and enjoy the nice weather as well. What a beautiful place to do yoga and enjoy the fresh air. I will see you in the next one. Namaste.